That's a spot right there, man.
Yeah. What do you think got you so good at this?
Woo! Right there.
Wow, can you feel the difference on that?
Can you feel the difference?
Yes, I can.
All right, welcome back to Shadle's Table. We got a long-time client. How long have I worked with you? Like decade? More than a decade?
Longer than that.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I mean, I was swimming with this guy when he was just a little thing.
Probably.
You were like 26 maybe?
Okay, so over 15 years. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. So triathlete,
Yep.
runner,
Former.
and whatever.
Yeah.
And long-time runner, right? You've been running your
Yeah.
whole life.
Yeah, I ran for UCLA.
Okay.
And something happened in 2009 where it felt like something jarred in my back or my hip, and I thought it was related to the pins, but it caused like a twist on me,
yeah.
and it caused a lot of like nerve loss in the leg.
And today you're coming in, you said your right foot, maybe your right calf is bothering you a little
It's not
bit.
really bothering me. I'm just, when you start to notice things, like a lot of everything that happens below my legs, or below my waist and my legs, feels like it's neurological. So, that twist that happened, like the low back is not as it's kind of gritty and grindy now.
Yeah. And you mostly notice that in the low back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
great.
Yep.
So let's lie face up.
Face up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So definitely noticing a lot through here.
Yeah.
And this would definitely help the low back and the hips. So we'll spend some time with this. So what are we thinking about as far as competing, racing in something that's like on the horizon?
Well, let me tell you, there's
you're doing
two
F45, you're cycling, you're running.
Yes.
What are we going after
I'm
here?
doing the Leadville stage race this year, the mountain bike stage race, which is the 100. It's broken up 3 days. To answer your question about stuff, the big shift, like all my training buddies, we're all older now. Like we've really shifted the mindset of just doing it more for fun.
Nice.
I mean, look at you. How old are you now, Josh?
41.
You're 41 and you're running on the track like you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
Like you really are.
Faster than I've ever been. Yeah. Well, this is gonna prevent some rotation in your hips.
Right.
And so that's gonna affect how your spine rotates. So part of what you're feeling in your spine, the twisting, but also the lack of mobility in your low back is gonna be from the hips, but also lots of other things. So you've been a real estate agent?
Yeah.
For how long?
I started in Boulder in like 2010, 11-ish.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're looking to buy a home in Boulder, this guy right here.
And we are in an interesting market, to say the least.
Yeah, just lots of restricted fascia here. See, I'm just trying to...
I can feel it.
Right?
Yeah. It feels like it's all kind of stuck.
Yeah, but it's definitely opening up. It's, with athletes, sometimes you just got to spend a lot of time in one place to kind of get it to open up and keep them talking, keep them distracted.
I know. Do you find that there are people that can handle your work and people that just can't at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think there's a huge mental component to it. There's a willingness, there's a choice to be here to do the work, right? I think
Yeah.
that's sort of that belief component. That's a spot right there, man.
Yeah.
Can you turn your hip in? Yep, you can do it. Turn your leg in. That's it. And turn it out. Yeah, so I'm just pinning down his TFL with my elbow. Turn it in. Turn it out. Yeah, all right. How do you soldier? Ooh, look at that. That's
Maybe like
moving.
an inch taller.
Yeah, it's moving a lot better.
That's the other thing. I'm about an inch and a half shorter than I was when I was in my 20s.
Okay.
And that's a lot of
Gravity, man.
gravity in your spine.
Yeah. Oh, that's way better though.
What do you think got you so good at this?
Time.
Yeah, I think you have the instinct too.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I think being a lifelong athlete is a big part of that.
Yeah.
Being an athlete helps me be a great body worker, but what made me a great athlete is just repetition, practice, and I put a lot of time into this. And, to me, being a great body worker means having great intuition. When I do things to my clients, I know exactly what this feels like, which gives me a lot of confidence when I do it to you and
Yeah.
walk you through it, right?
Well, and you spent a lot of time learning anatomy.
I spent a lot of time. I am anatomy.
I know. You know every little piece.
Yeah.
That's something.
Your ankles feel very tight.
Well, that they're never going to be loose. This is why.
Never say never. This is very restricted here, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That feels like it's just locked.
Yep. Well, back to your question about the oil and the lotion. I would just say, in general, a lot of people just do what they're told.
Yeah. Right.
But with massage, it's kind of a different thing. It's a different system, and we're trying to, you're trying to relax the body and the nervous system and feel good.
I think when you go that deep,
that's a spot, man, right there.
Yeah, that's
big time.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, there he is.
No fall asleep now.
No.
Wow, feel that right there.
Yes, I do feel that right there.
Good job. It's definitely opening up.
Okay, I'm gonna see you at. I'm gonna run nationals too.
You definitely should, man. The best part about these races, though, that I've learned is just like the people you meet.
Oh my God, it's a huge community.
It's just awesome being around other people that are out there. I think there needs to be a little more promotion, because when I talk to people about what I do, they're like, I didn't know that exists.
Wow, can you feel the difference on that?
Can you feel the difference?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, here's the other question for you. Why in the world, being such a good sprinter and runner, why did you want to do triathlon back in the day?
I was in college and I lost my brother, so I really needed a change. It was sort of like a culmination of a bunch of different things. When I was at USF, I transferred to USF, and they had Title IX, so they only allowed 20 men cross country and track combined.
What?
So even though I was a 154 800 meter runner, I couldn't even get on their track because what they really needed was like a distance guy, and I was more of a shorter.
Yeah, they didn't need you middle. They didn't need a middle distance guy.
Yeah, so I tried a triathlon to my mom's recommendation, and it was just fun.
How does that side feel?
It feels like there's some stuff in here.
Yeah.
I think the right side was maybe a little worse, but
usually, because this is the side where the nerves kind of shut off after that 2009 injury, and so this leg became more dominant.
Let's have you turn your hip in. You can do it. In, yep, and out.
Oh,
there's a lot in these quads, man. No wonder why your spine doesn't rotate.
You know what I can tell about your technique too? It probably doesn't wear you out that much. Do you ever get shoulder problems from this?
I used to have a lot of problems from this, and then I just started working on my body more, managing my energy better by honestly eating way more food and recovering better. A lot of pounding through here. We got a runner, folks. Yep, that's it. There you go. That's gonna help it. You do have some tight ankles, bro. Woo! Right there.
That feels so much better now, though.
Yeah.
I also think somebody like you, your fingers, like, it's almost like you can see inside the body. Like your hands are telling you.
Yeah. Videoing doesn't quite do it justice, but your reactions do, and explanations.
I'm always a good reaction for you.
Oh my God. You are a runner, my friend.
Oh.
Really tight here on the outside.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, buddy. There's a lot right here.
That's amazing. I mean, that's what people can't see on this camera.
Can you feel that twitching?
Yes,
Yeah,
I can.
it's going crazy. Yeah, I think it's like.
Trying to just stay, and I'm totally relaxed.
Wow. Really twitching.
Wow, that's going into my toes.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going everywhere. Yeah. These
Dude.
feel way better. Way more.
Dare we talk about all the jabs?
Oh man, yeah. I don't know enough about that stuff, but yeah.
I can tell you one thing. If I was a gazillionaire, I'm not going to Mars. I'm coming to you every day.
I appreciate that.
I just think that the fascia thing is very spot on.
Yeah. Wow. Here's a lot better, man. Here's good.
Oh, that right side.
Yeah. Probably get some good twitches here. Wow.
Yeah, this shoulder's been a little tight.
You don't say.
Yeah, wow. Oh. They will ever have a robot that can do what you're doing as good as you're doing.
Well, I think people underestimate it and they don't understand it. We're built for connection.
Yeah.
We're emotional beings, and you know, my fascia, my body, my skin touching your skin, your fascia, right? Our emotions, us connecting. Yeah, it's just all sticky.
It is.
Yeah. So I'm like trying to grab the fascia, and it feels kind of dry, like it's been used a lot. So opening this up is gonna help really open up his neck.
That was amazing.
Nice.
That just
That,
again, that
that
feels like-
rotation, right?
Yeah, the rotation is so key.
Yeah, we're built for rotation. My favorite quotes is, rotation is the root of all athletic ability.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel good after this. That's definitely getting in the nervous system.
Wow.
Welcome back, buddy.
Oh.
Right one feels worse.
Yeah. Well, the right one was getting a little bit of that like impingement pain that you get sometimes swimming.
Yep.
This one just feels dense.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, shoulders are gonna be moving better.
I hope so. That range feels better than it normally does.
Good. So we want to hear.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, can you feel how that has a little rebound tightness?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that feels pretty good, man. Get up nice and slow. Do you want any water, electrolytes, or anything?
No, I got stuff in the car.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Good job, man. That was the real deal. Always.
Yeah. What's the report? I gotta collect your bearings first.
Oh my
so-
god, the guy like is a steamroller. I mean, look at these guns. Come on, they're actually really solid too. Like, it's ridiculous. But no, yeah, I'm excited to see how this shows up in the next 2 days. That's
Yeah.
usually where you see the improvement. Oh yeah.
How's that feel?
Oh yeah. It feels good.
How's the rotation feel?
That is way better. And actually, like when I rotate here, I can actually feel the longevity all the way down to the calf, which I think when you don't have that, you're
you don't feel the connection.
You don't feel the connection all the way down.
Yeah.
So I feel really connected right now.
Excellent.
I'm excited.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Of course.
Appreciate it.